under this blue, let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC, let's go. Have it right, Minerals FC. You got the Minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the Minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking Minerals, mate.
Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone is doing all right and well and winning, all that jazz. First and foremost, guys, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed that like button, smash it like Boehly's missus. Let's have it right. And we've got the subscribe button. I want every single one of you smash to pieces that subscribe button if you haven't hit that already. We've got the notification bell as well. Hit that, ding dong. Let's have it right. All that jazz. And we've got the Minerals FC membership, which is obviously pinned at the top of the live chat and down below in the description. Big up to every single one of you. I know there's games going on now, but do you know what? I don't give a shit. I want to land it. I am depressed FC at the minute. Always rent free, always. But right now I've just been upset, just continuously upset. And we're going to go through all the reasons why. And I'm sure a lot of you guys in here feel the same way. Big up to all you guys in here. Respect to you all as always. I'm just done with like everything. Big up to Chelsea old boys, my geezer. Respect to Didier Drogba and Thiago and Silva. Let's have it right. And as always, for my geezer, Chelsea old boys, my geezer. Listen, let's have it right. We see things they'll never see. And on the Minerals FC, we see things that they'll never see. We've been spitting raw facts for God knows how long. And everything is coming to fruition. Everything that's been said on this platform is coming to light. And funny enough, it's all the journos and all the brown envelopes that are doing it for us just to land it, just to prove that yeah, we're right. We ain't wrong here. We're not wrong. We're not wrong. Big up to Chelsea old boys, my geezer. Big up to all you guys in here. I'm not really in that frame of mind to be doing the shout outs, but you know I respect every single one of you. I do want to give a special shout out to Danny's boy Dougie. Big up to Dougie, who goes by the name Chelsea Lampard 123 in the chat. So big up to Dougie. He's landing his Minerals supporting the show. Big up to you, my geezer. Big up to obviously all the usual British Patriot, Chelsea, Mitchy Boy, Nutty Blue, Hannah Chels, Cursor, Alan, everyone in here, guys. Respect to all you guys. Top Bins, my geezer. Chelsea boy. I'm pretty much doing shout outs, ain't I? Why not? DJ Sav, All my members, Redskin, I know you're there somewhere. Neil, my geezer, Proper Chels, Max, Texas Blue, every single one of you. Make sure you do get in the chat, guys. Big up to Bobby as well. Get in the chat, guys. Let me know you're in here. The Freezy, everyone. Big up to Chelsea Mitch Boy says, have a dead man fingers on me, buddy. Listen, I need more than dead man's fingers, bro. You know, I've finished the Kraken. I'm looking at the bottom of the bottle, like Boehly himself. He's inspired me to look down at the bottle, literally bottom of the barrel. But it is what it is. Big up to you, Mitchy boy, my geezer. And also, I forgot to mention, I popped onto Mitchy's last night on my way home from the game, and I did land some serious minerals on there, and I'm going to land them tonight as well. I've had a lot of time to think throughout the day. Last night I couldn't sleep, so it is what it is. But big up to Mitchy boy. Go and support his channel as well and subscribe and all that jazz. You know the deal, guys. You know the deal. Big up to young brother. Maya's in here as well. Armin, everyone in here. JP Dog, respect to you guys. All of you get in the chat. I want every single one of you in the chat. I want you to give me your thoughts on everything that's going on. But where do we begin? Because it's like I'm going to try very hard to be composed, but I can't see it happening, guys. I can't see it happening. There's too much that's happening at our football club. Too much. And it's like it's got to the point, yeah. It's got to the point where you think, what is the point anymore? What's the point? Damage is done. Damage is done. And people haven't even seen that this is the start of it. They don't even know what's going to come next. They haven't got a clue what's coming next. And I'm trying my hardest. Honestly, I swear to you all, I'm trying my very hardest to enlighten everyone, to understand what is going on, to understand the severity of the situation, because it is bad. We are in serious trouble as a football club. Forget about what's happened this season, results, where we are in the bigger picture. We are a long way from Starbucks. A long way from Starbucks. Let's have it right. Big up to Denishan. He says, Nagelsmann, Terrell, we get Poch sad in the end. Oh, don't fucking Listen. There's so much talk about, and I'm trying to compose myself. So let me have a swig. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Smash the piece of the like button. I need to know where I'm going to start. Because there is so much to go through. The news that's come out today is sent me on the edge. Literally sent me on the edge. Fucking done, bro. All right. So let's keep going. So let's address something before the game. All right. Let me get it up so everyone can read it. So it's crystal clear, bruv. Crystal clear. All right. Let's bring this up right now. Yeah. Didier Goat Drogba. I no longer recognise my club. Didier Drogba has come out and said he no longer recognises his club. All right? A goat has come out and spoken the raw facts of what is happening at Chelsea Football Club. Thiago Silva, it's a hard period for the club with a lot of indecision. We need to stop and put a strategy in place. Otherwise, next season, we could make the same mistakes. Same mistakes. But I want to get it up. Where is it? Here it is. I knew this club and with a certain class during the Abramovich era, but today I find it lacking. It's very hard for me to see how they got rid of certain people. They should go back to the principles and values they had. I don't recognise my club anymore. Do you know how disgusting that is? Do you know how sickening that is to hear? From a goat of our football club, one of our greatest players at our football club has come out, and we've got one of the greatest players at our football club fucking managing our club, and he's been a yes man. Super Frank has sold us out for the benefit of the owners, for the benefit of his next move, whether it's a director of football, whether he's trying to get the job permanently. He sold us out. I said I'd wait. I tried my hardest, guys. I tried my hardest. I don't want to come at my goat. I don't want to come at my goat. Goat or no goat. What you have done yesterday's game, the first leg, what you have done is literally sabotaged us doing what the owners want. You've allowed the owners to undermine you, Frank. They've gone in and out the dressing room before and after. They've gone in again yesterday. You're undermined. You've got no say. You're an interim. They've used you there as a PR tool to make everyone believe that, oh, Super Frank's going to lift us. All they're doing is trying to appease the supporters, but that didn't last. Lasted what? 5-10 minutes? That's all that's lasted. 5-10 minutes that's lasted, guys. 5-10 minutes. And here we are, sitting here out of the Champions League. Shocking decisions, shocking in-game management. And our own goat, Didier Drogba, comes out and says he does not recognise his club. And when Frank Lampard was asked by the pressers, and I think it was Matt Law that asked him, what do you make of Didier Drogba's comments? He said, well, that's his comments. He didn't want to comment anymore because he fucking well knows it's the truth. He knows. Lampard's meant to instill, this is the Chelsea way. We are Chelsea. He came when he signed back to us as manager, as interim. He said, this is my club. This is my club. Well, why don't you respect the supporters, Frank? Why don't you respect the supporters and play our best lineup, play our best players? Why didn't you do that? You've disrespected us. I've lost respect as a player. There's nothing that can touch Super Frank as a player. I respected Super Frank when he came the first time under Roman. He landed the minerals. He was exceptional. He overachieved. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. But Roman used out of his depth second season. They made 7 signings. He couldn't bed them in. He didn't have the experience to fall back on. They sacked him because Thomas Tuchel got sacked by PSG and was available. Funny that. Interesting that. Something happened at Bayern Munich. A similar situation like that. Yeah, it did. Yeah, we'll get onto that. But Super Frank has come in the second stint and fobbed us off. He's allowed, let's have it right, he's allowed these owners to dictate what players cannot play and what players can play. Because no one, let me put myself up, bruv. No one can tell me that Super Frank does not love Mason Mount or rate Mason Mount. No fucking way. All right? No way. You know he's 119% fit. You're giving him these 15, 10-minute cameos in every game when we're desperately needed of him. You play the criminal decision to play Conor Gallagher over Mason Mount is the biggest criminal offence I can witness right now. In that formation, in that setup, it was criminal. Absolutely disgusting. There is no one that can tell me Frank Lampard does not rate Mason Mount, the player that he brought through, the player that he always played, the player that got him top 4, kept him in the job, essentially. The player that delivered the goals and assists. The player he made captain on his last game. And he's making Kepa captain, Cover captain, but not Mason Mount. Fucking hell, we can't give Mason Mount captaincy. We can't even play Mason Mount. I don't want to play Mason Mount. No. We'll play Conor Gallagher. We'll play him. can't hold the ball for shit, hasn't got the vision, hasn't got the ball IQ. He's not ready. He's not Chelsea level yet. For a Champions League knockout round where we're 2-0 down to go and beat Real Madrid, you play Mason Mount, your best player, who's always scored against Real Madrid, who Real Madrid cannot deal with. He gets into the pockets of space. What the fuck, man? What is going on, Frank? What are you doing? Why would you tarnish your reputation? Everyone knows. Everyone in football. Everyone knows you love Mason Mount and you're not playing him. You played a formation. Yeah, you can say we've done all right. What? Done all right for what? We rely on what? Individual brilliance to finish our dinners. Is that what it is? But what about everything else? Defensive as you like. Just pressing, defensive. Real Madrid was sitting off us. Real Madrid were doing nothing in this game. They were coasting. They could have had a cup of tea and a biscuit on the pitch. Literally. There was no urgency from them. All they had to do was just keep us contained. Exactly what they did. Exactly what they did. They did that. And they've done it to full effect. Real Madrid were there for the taking, and we didn't take them. We didn't take the game to them. All right? Instead, we got complacent. We just sat there. And the first half, I mean, yeah, Cucurella could have scored. Kante had a chance. It is what it is. But realistically, you're playing Kai Havertz on his own with Conor Gallagher and Kante behind him, with Kovacic and Enzo, Reece James, Cucurella. What is this? What is this? People go, oh, no, the lineup was all right. Yeah, except for the performance was all right. Where's the execution? Where's the chance creation? I haven't seen any chance creation or patterns of play for God knows how long. While Potter is in charge now, Frank's come still the same shit. Mason Mount comes on in the 75th minute. No, sorry. The changes, yeah, he came on 75th minute. Last 15 minutes. Mason Mount played the only through ball in the game to Mudryk, where Mudryk could have had a go and he almost scored. Where's Felix doing that? Where's Gallagher doing that? Why would you fucking do this? Why would you sacrifice it? We had a chance to have a go at Real Madrid and you didn't do it. So, Frank, it's on you for not being a man, not being a proper Chels, as you fucking well know you are, to go in that dressing room and say, fuck off to Boehly and Barley dictating the team and actually say this. Say this, I'm going to play who I want to play. I'm going to play the players because I want to win and I want to do it for the supporters. Frank Lampard didn't do that. He didn't do that. Didn't do it. So now we're at the Champions League. Forgive me, guys, my swearing, my attitude. I'm far from being contained and composed because the more and more I hear about it, the more and more I talk about it, all it does is upset me and rattle me that I'm being put in a position where I have to literally go and look at our legend. Listen, legend player, facts, yeah. But as a manager, the guy, listen, this is the owners, right? This is all on the owners, guys. You know what I mean? Frank's come in, he's going to take the job, irrespective. He's going to take the job. Why wouldn't he, yeah? Why wouldn't Potter? Why wouldn't any of them? Look at this. Look at the state of this, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 losses out of 18 games. 15 losses out of 18 games. And we need a problem solver, and you've put Frank in charge for our most important game of the season to keep us, have something to play for some fucking lifeline of a season so that we can try and have a go at the Champions League because Real Madrid are not that good. Thiago Silva pocketed Benzema, bruv. Pocketed him. Vinicius Jr. got away. Rodrigo, sloppy defending. We don't take our chances, but how many chances are you saying we create? How many chances? It looked like we were up for it, but where's the end product? We were toothless. You don't have any creativity. You don't have no Felix. You don't have no Mount. You don't have no Mudryk. I mean, what are you doing, Frank? Shocking lineup, yeah? Frank Lampard should have said, I'm going to play the team I should play to win this game. And if they don't want me to play Mason Mount, which is clear as day, I don't care. I've got to play him. I need him. I've got to have respect for myself. I've got to have respect for the supporters and myself because I'm Chelsea. And you know what Didier Drogba come out and said. You know what he said. And yet you're carrying on what they want. You're carrying on what this ownership want. This ownership are destroying our football club. In fact, they have destroyed it. They've taken every part of DNA that Roman had instilled in us, all the winning mentality, all the eliteness, it's all been gutted out. We have been stripped. They have literally sold our soul for the pound note, for their model, for them to make money, for investment. They don't care about winning. Yeah, they don't give a toss about winning. Yeah, they've killed us. And now we're out of the Champions League. We got nothing to play for, and I'm literally terrified. Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Everyone's going, oh, it's all done. Season's over. Let's look for next season. Hold on a minute. No, the season ain't done. We got a relegation battle. We have to look behind us because right now we can't score a goal. Right now, he's not playing the strongest players to try and win games. Right now, we could be in serious trouble. We cannot buy a goal, let alone win or draw a game, let alone win it. So someone explain to me, where are we going to win games? How? You know what? The players have got nothing to play for now. Nothing. There is no fight. There is no team spirit. There's no unity. There's no belief. That's all been stripped out of you once you sacked Thomas Tuchel and you brought in Jellyfish Potter. Then you bring in Frank. For 5 minutes, everyone thinks, yeah, he's gonna instill the Chelsea way. He gets the club. Well, clearly he's not getting the club. He's getting it what it is now. He's not instilling what it was before because he can't do it. It's too big a job for him. He doesn't want to go against the owners. And do you know what? It's a little too late to play Mason Mount now. It's a little too late to play your best lineups now because we're out of the biggest competition of the season for us. Now, you clowns upstairs, Boehly and Igbali, the criminals that they are, now your suits and boots are going to be asking, shit, we haven't got that Champions League money revenue coming in now. And what's the breaking news? Yes, it's come from a West Ham reporter fan, Jacob Steinberg, a disgrace. What he wrote about Super Frank as well, and Matthew Harding, we'll never forget that. He's there, he's got an agenda on Chelsea. But is he not telling the truth? That the owners now are forced to sell as many players as possible? Financial fair play. They need to get players off the books. They're in the red zone. Why? Why? Because if they're out of the Champions League, they've got no more revenue. You've got no European football. That's all gone. So where's your revenue coming from? Bright Sparks, Boehly Igbali, you're the gaffers. You've been going in and out the dressing rooms. You've been picking teams. So you tell us, where are you going now? What? You're going to have to sell all our players now. You're going to sell all our common players, like I've just been saying. You're going to get rid of them all. And Todd Boehly, you fucking absolute liar, coming out, I want Mason Mount to stay. You're the biggest waffle merchant. Bangers and mash, no onions, no gravy. It's a disgrace that you come out of that. And the reason he comes out of that, guys, ladies and gentlemen, let me enlighten everyone why he comes out on Sky Sports and says that after a game, yeah? I'll tell you why. Because what that gives the narrative of is that Mason Mount doesn't want to stay, but Boehly wants him to stay. If that was the case, Boehly, you would be playing your back-to-back player of the season, the highest GA, 30 GA he got last year. Name me one player that you've brought in that has given us 30 GA. I'm waiting. Tick tock, tick tock. That's what you are, Boehly. Igbali as well. Igbali's the real criminal. He's the real clown behind the scenes. This guy going against Enrique, is it? Let me bring up Enrique. Let me rest ashore everyone's minds about Luis Enrique, yeah? Luis Enrique literally gave the middle finger to Boehly and Igbali. Listen, if any of you lot believe that Lawrence Stewart, Paul Winstanley, and this so-called Red Bull merchant, Christopher Vell, are leading the conversations and interviews, then I don't know what to tell you, except you're a long way from Starbucks. The only two that are dealing with these is Igbali and Boehly. They are the ones holding the meetings with Enrique, Nagelsmann, Pochettino, all these guys, Disgrace and all these guys. Yeah, no one else. Everyone else is a yes man. Everyone is a yes man at this football club because they want to be a dictatorship. They are basically communists at Chelsea Football Club in football. That is what they want to instill. That's their model. Yeah, let's have it right. So, what did Enrique say? Demands. I want this. I want that. This, that. I want, and I want control. I want control of the team. I don't want you going in and out of dressing rooms. I want to say on players. I don't want these players and I want these players. But you're telling me you want to sell these players and you want to keep these players. Well, I want the opposite, right? That's why Enrique doesn't get the job, because Enrique, he's not a yes man. He believes in his philosophy. This is why I want Enrique. I'm not saying Enrique's the greatest manager in the world, but he's the closest thing to Pep Guardiola, and Pep Guardiola's right up there, if not the best right now in the world. So I'm saying, why can't we have this gaffer at our football club? All right. What's stopping us? He's available. In fact, you should have given him the job. He wanted the Real Madrid position job. He wanted that game. He wanted the game against Real Madrid. And do you know what? We probably would have beaten them. We would have beaten them. But the bottom line is, Enrique's not one to be told. He's got his demands. This is where the problem is. This is the red flag. Because he's a winner. He's an elite serial winner. He's got a philosophy. He's a manager you build a process with and longevity, and it benefits your whole club structure. All right? Exactly what Pep Guardiola is doing at Manchester City. You give him the keys and you let the footballing brains do the football. This ownership are telling him, we want it this way. So Enrique's simply gone, do not buy that Boehly and Barley have turned down. Enrique, let's not be a bubble here and have a laugh, yeah? Let's be honest. Enrique told them, fuck off. Simple as that. Simple as that. He will not go to a club where he's dictated. Why would you? So now you're stuck with Nagelsmann or a so-called Pochettino, both young. Nagelsmann, the younger one, yeah, great. Only in Bundesliga has he done something. But where's he come from? The Red Bull model, the club that's been in 15 years of existence, and we're basing our whole club structure and model on fucking Red Bull. Is that where we're going? Yes, it is. That's where we're going. But will Nagelsmann accept those demands? You see, if Nagelsmann takes this job, I honestly think he's either going to fall out with them and they'll have to sack him. I think he's going to be told, these are the players we're keeping, these are the players we're selling, so you have to work with what we give you. And that's the deal. That's the deal. You want to dance with the devil, Nagelsmann, you go for it. But these guys are here to destroy us. They are here to milk us. We're a cash cow to them, and that is it. The only way we can stop these muppets and clowns from instilling this model is what? Is a protest. That's the only way. But the problem we have with this is that the fan base is divided, number one, because of the ownership and the brand envelopes. That's the first thing. The second thing is major platforms are scared to go down that route because they'll burn bridges. Well, I burn bridges down for fun and I'll rebuild them properly. Yeah, that's what we do. All right. On the Minerals FC, that's what we do. All right. Third thing is this ownership have got everyone in their pocket. I'm talking about supporters, trust, all the lot. I think they got every single one of them in their pocket because they all have to be associated with his ownership. So now we're in a position where it's literally the Minerals FC, literally against the ownership. I have not heard anyone come out and blame the ownership. They'll come at Frank, they'll come at players, but they won't come at the ownership. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you this, and I'll tell you this now. Don't come and cry to us. Don't come and cry to us in a year's time when nothing's changing and we still keep buying all these young players and we have a manager in and out every 2 seasons because no one can work with these owners. Everyone in football is basically exposing these guys. Talk Sports, Sky Sports, every single one of them are laughing at Todd Boehly and Barley, criticising them, saying we're in the worst state, Chelsea are in trouble. Everyone's coming out. There's no hiding for these clowns. There's no hiding. I've been exposing these lot for God knows how long. Months. And now everyone's starting to see, but no one wants to have the bollocks or the minerals to do something about it. Instead, you're going to see Chels go further and further down in the mud. That's where we're going. We're looking at relegation. I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. We could be looking at relegation. We can't buy a win. We can't buy a goal. We ain't got no cohesion, no spirit, no anything. There's no core. There's no backbone. And they've got to spend 600 million on 2 transfer windows. They've gone through 4 gaffers, all right? And look at the state of us. Look at the state of us. You could give 600 million to Klopp, and he will have you the most well-oiled winning machine, and he'll go and win your titles. You give it to Pep the same. You give it to Ten Hag. You give him a war chest like that. But it's the ownership that don't want to give up the power, guys. They don't want to give it up. They won't give it up. This is the problem. Now, everyone's letting them win. Everyone's letting them keep the Red Bull model at the club. Bringing an Nagelsmann suits that. So no matter what gaffer you bring in, if he's not elite, if he's not got his demands, then forget it. No one's going to be able to have full control on the team. They basically want Nagelsmann or a Pochettino. Why? Because they're development managers. They're development gaffers. They're not proven serial winners. The only ones that can make these Muppets upstairs change their model is the supporters. You know what? Yeah, let me land it like this. Everyone goes, Nagelsmann's not a yes man, all right? Now, the reason Enrique's not taking the job because he's not a yes man, first thing. That's the first red flag. Second thing is, Nagelsmann, if he does, or Pochettino does, what makes you think that they won't be got to? When you've got the most proper Chels, legend of our football club, in Super Frank, that knows Chelsea under Roman, that knows Chelsea Football Club, and he's been got to. What do you think about all the other people in the club that have been got to? Because they want a bit of power, they want to say in the club. This is where it's gone. Of course, Nagelsmann and Pochettino are going to get got to. And if they don't get got to, and they fall out of the ownership, it's game over, bruv. They're going to get sacked. They're going to be dictated. End of. These guys think they are the mafia. They think they're the big daddy. They are the biggest clowns I've ever seen in football history. They have made the biggest mistake in football history. They've spent the most money in a short space of time. They've sacked the most elite gaffer that he should have built with. They brought in a jellyfish yes man. We've got a mid-table mentality. That's what we are. We are a mid-table club now. Chelsea Football Club are a mid-table club. Bring in Nagelsmann, bring in Pochettino. Where are you going from? We're going from 11th to 8th. Is that where we're going? And everyone goes, oh, it's great. We're out of the Champions League now. We can focus on the league. No, it's not great. Because financially, we're in serious trouble. Financially, we can't reveal on the books. The revenue's been cut. So now we're forced to sell Mason Mount, Gallagher, Loftus-Cheek, Trev Baresi, Cobham boys, Lone boys are all going to go full profits. That's what you're going to get. Then you think they're going to sell Pulisic, do you? They need that money. They need that commercial money. They can't afford to sell him. He's not even getting a sniff. Listen, we got over what? We got 40 players. 40 players. Name me. I remember back in the day, Jose Mourinho come in, he goes, I want no more than 23 players. No more. That's all I need. This guy, everyone's got double that. Double. And we've got loan players coming back as well. All right? This is the problem. This is the problem. You got players that know it. You got so many unhappy players. You're never going to get unity. Never. But Frank, you not playing Mount, or it is so obvious that you're told that because you vouch for this kid. You know it. You came out 5-6 days ago going, if people don't realise what a great player Mount is, then I don't know I don't know what you don't know anything. All right. Well, you're not actually backing what you talk. You backed it under Roman because the club was structured properly. Everything was settled. Everything was simple. Win or out. Winning mentality, out. It's not about making money. Roman made money from the youth academy. This is what these Muppets should be doing, these clowns. But they're not doing that. They're buying academy prospects for our first team. This is the only thing we can do as supporters. Is I won't forgive myself if I don't try my hardest to try and instill people to wake up and to fight against these guys. And we have to do it as soon as possible before they get the next gaffer. The next gaffer dictates their model. They don't want to let go of their model, guys. So it doesn't matter who they bring in. They'll give you the illusion of Nagelsmann or Pochettino, and that's a better upgrade to Graham Potter. Anything's better than Graham Potter because Graham Potter was Brighton model, Brighton level. So anything's better than him. Anything's better than Frank Lampard. Anything. So the supporters are going to be fobbed up going, yeah, we're going to cook now. We're going to get rid of all these players and the agendas start happening again and the owners get away with it. You see, right now, all the supporters are allowing the owners to get away with it. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. I mean, you have to question, do supporters even give a shit? Do they giving up? Do they think, oh, do you know what? Oh, it is what it is. We just have to go. We'll just go every week and pay our money for the owners to just keep destroying us. You know, without the supporters, the club has got no heart and soul. We were the only heart and soul in that stadium last night, in that ground. All right. Everything else inside our club, there is no soul there. We've been sold out. We've been sold out by Boehly and Egbali. We've been sold out. And the campaign against Chelsea has sold us out to these clowns. And these clowns are now destroying us. And it's all part of the government plan. It was always part of the plan. We are now so far down the mud. Do you know what? We've got Arsenal supporters, Tottenham supporters, all the rival supporters mudding us, laughing at us, mocking us. We've been turned into a clown FC club. We got all the media platforms laughing at us, mocking us. Every pundit is laughing at us. We got our own goat coming out. I don't even recognise my club. It's a disgrace. I feel sick to my stomach that we're having to go through this. It never needed to be this bad. And everyone goes, oh, no, it's the managers, man. It's the players, it's the players. No, it's the fucking owners. It's the owners that did this. They did it. They made this decision. They changed it. They take full responsibility. They are the reason we are where we are. And there's no one standing up to them. No one. They just think, yeah, we'll wait till we see what next gaffer we get. Wait till what? You want to wait till all our good players are all being sold? Listen, Frank didn't even play like the Champions League experienced players, bro. You know what? If we didn't have Kante in that midfield, that formation would never have worked anyway. Kante's world class. If you don't have Thiago Silva, your back line falls apart. And then you look at around them and you just think, what? Are we serious here? Let me just run through the super minerals. I've missed a few. Nagelsmann to Eld. Oh, we said that one. Yeah, that's forget Enrique, guys. Enrique ain't coming. He ain't coming. It's a disgrace. Felix was laughing with Vinny while Mount clapped us. Let's have it right, yeah. Minerals man. Every game goes and applauds us and claps us. It's disgusting how the ownership are treating Mason Mount. It's absolutely disgusting. It's criminal. He's one of us. They tweet out, oh, one of our own about Connor and Reece James. Never tweet out about Mason. Mason's never been tweeted out for God knows what, 12, 13 weeks now. We don't see him on any social platforms of the Chelsea official site. That tells you everything you need to know. But Boehly will come out on Sky Sports like the clown he is, just like he said, oh, we're going to win 3-0 against Real. How's that going, Boehly? How are you, fella? Yeah, in the mud. You're in the mud, you absolute clown. Let me bring this up. I'll bring something up right now. Let's mud that absolute disgrace of an owner. Let's mud him right now. Yeah? Right now, we're going to mud him. Yeah? Look at this guy. Now, this guy is what you call PR, arrogant, clueless. All right? You watch this now. And I want you to watch very carefully after he's hugged Loftus-Cheek, who hasn't even had a sniff in the game. Look at the showboating of what he's doing. Are you ready, guys? Let's play it.
Todd, not the result you wanted. What will you say to the players, Todd?
Right, did you see it? Right there. There you have it. That was all for the cameras, for him to go up there like he's some sort of gaffer. Well done. Come on, we're together. Team spirit, because he thinks he knows best. But that was all for the show. That was all for show, for the cameras, because he knows the reporter's mudding him. He can't take it. His ego can't take it. So he has to have a little quick look, and then we'll play it on. Let's let it in full motion. Let's play it in full motion. What? And in he goes. In he goes. You know, this is what I'm talking about. This guy. This guy's all about, I want to be the big daddy. I'm the showboater. I run the club. This is my club. He's running it like a happy meal. Literally, happy meal. That's what he's doing. Yeah? It's a joke. It's a joke. That is disgusting. Because we all know full and well the reason he did that is called PR. A little message. And that was him going to the dressing room again. They go in the dressing room every single game before and after. I've known this for a long time. And let me land it. Let me land it as it is. In baseball, that's what they do. Well, Boehly and Barley, hello, fellas. You don't know football. You don't know this culture. We don't do this in this game. And everyone goes, oh, Roman did it. Roman didn't do it. Roman wasn't going in every game. Roman came down with his chopper at Cobham's training ground to sack the gaffer. He'd be in his box. He'd have Secret Service around him. No one would see him. No press would see him. No one would get anything out of us press-wise. No brown envelopes. None of that nonsense. Man of very few words. And he'd go in to congratulate the team if we went and won a trophy or whatever, or we got through a massive game. He'd come in, and maybe once or twice he's gone in there to say, what's going on, guys? That's it. But do you know what? He had respect. He had respect. And managers that were there were top managers. They respected the owner because they know he's the boss. He's the Don. He demands nothing winning. All he does is care about winning. This ownership don't care about winning. Their model tells you that. The league table tells you that. The way they are in the club, the way they're going in the dressing rooms, the way they're picking the teams, the way they are overriding all the manager's authority, the coach's authority, the training authority. Mental skills coach is probably in retirement now. He needs a mental skills coach himself. You got no groundsman, you got nothing. Everything's been gutted out. That is Chelsea. All the players that were there before, not the new signings, all the players there before don't know what the hell's going on. They know their club's changed and it's in disaster. All right. And they probably want to get out sharpish. And then you got all the new signings that don't know any better. And then Frank Lampard, the joker that he is, comes in and says, oh yeah, we need to let the players know what it means to be Chelsea. But everything around you, Frank, isn't Chelsea. So where are you going to give them the examples? You're going to play them old footage Are you going to walk him down the Hall of Fame with all your pictures holding trophies around the back in Cobham? What's going to happen? How are you going to do it? Because you're not doing it as a gaffer. You're not doing it on the training pitch. You're not playing the right players. So where are you instilling the Chelsea way? Where? You can't. It's been gutted out. Make sure you smash that like button. You know what? Make sure you smash that like button. Every single one of you. Yeah? Every single one of you. Let me say this, right? Let me say this. Let's play this one. I've got loads of stuff. I'm just going to go free flowing. As you know me, guys, I go with wherever it takes me. I go wherever it takes me. All right, let's play this.
It doesn't matter who the manager is. They need to get the manager in now. They need to sort this out now. They need to go, right. And this is no disrespect to Frank, but they got to go, right, who do we want? Who do we get? You go in now. There's 4, 5, 6 games to go. You could tinker. Who's going to be there next season? Who's not? I mean,
I've said this all along. I said you go and get, after you sack Parr, which you should have done at Southampton, you go and get the right gaffer and you bring him in now. And Enrique was available and you didn't go and get Enrique. So it tells you one thing only. This ownership do not want to change their model. My whole narrative is not about who they're selling, what they're doing, because the whole narrative is based upon the model, and the model that they're instilling dictates everything at the football club, not just now, but for the future, for the whole 10-year reign, because they'll sell us in 10 years, shut up shop, cash in, and off they go. So they want to make money. That's why they're buying all these young players from different markets, different continents, on lower wage structure because they can, and they're abusing Chelsea's name and heritage to do that and make money. And they want a gaffer to come in to develop these players and try and win along the way. But the ultimate goal is to make money. That's what they're doing at this club. Now, they had the chance to rectify it with a top elite manager in Luis Enrique, and they didn't do that. Now, when you say, oh, the ones that don't get Enrique are going to knock back Nagelsmann, no, what I'm saying is Enrique's elite. Nagelsmann's not. He's not elite yet. He's potential still, but he's not elite. I put elite managers that have won the Champions League. They've won the trebles. They've won Super Cups at least, the Club World Cups. They've won trophies. They've won their domestic titles. Right? Nagelsmann hasn't done that. He's won one domestic title at the best team in the league, which dominates that league every season. Nagelsmann fell out with Mane and Sane. He's fallen out with Khan, directors at Bayern Munich. What the hell makes you think that he's going to get on with Dumb and Dubber? Well, how? Money talks. It's all about the money, guys. They didn't want to go Enrique route. Enrique shatters what they want to do. I love landing the minerals and saying it as it is, but unfortunately, we've got to stop this.
But bringing someone now is disrespectful to Frank Lampard, isn't it?
It's beyond Frank. Frank's lost 5 games on the trot. What are you talking about? We've lost 6 on the trot because we lost that Villa game as well. So, how many more games do you want us to lose, you muppet?
Gonna look on Frank.
No, I did. Well, he's got to go. He knows he's only there for the short time anyway. Frank knows he was there for the short time. He was there for the Champions League games. That was what he was there for. They're not getting up the league. You know what you read about Thiago Silva today, where they had to knock the dressing room through. I mean, you can't have 30 players there. Even if you have a 11v11, you've got 8 players sitting out. It's impossible. It's impossible. And we're talking about international footballers. They've got to get the manager in because he'll come in May at the end of the season. The players will all go on holiday. They'll come back and then he'll go, right, who do I need? And then that player will go, no, I don't really want to go unless you're going to give me 5 million quid. Otherwise.
Poor Ballack, bro. Ballack's there, man. He can't believe what's happening at our football club. Michael Ballack was watching our Champions League final in Porto in a strip club because he's a legend, bro. He's a legend. Look, everyone knows Chelsea's not the same, guys. But Frank should know of all people. Do you know what? Yeah,
as I ain't going. And then if I want to buy Pulisic, I ring up. I go, how much Pulisic? I go 50. I go, well, I'll give you 30 because you've got to get rid of him. You can't keep all these players for another year. It's impossible. Chelsea are in a bit of a problem at the moment. They need to get it sorted very quickly.
Now, He's not wrong, Paul Merson. He's been spot on. He's absolutely spot on. But this is my thing. Why do you think John Terry didn't stay or hang about? John Terry's through our academy. Frank wasn't. John Terry was. He didn't want to hang about for this. He didn't want to tarnish his reputation. Because now Frank Lampard's reputation has been tarnished. Respect has been lost. Big time. Big time. That's the way I look at it. And that's down to the owners. And he allowed the owners to do it to him. Instead of standing for his rights, stop thinking about what you can do as a job after with them and actually go, I've got respect the supporters that supported me for all my whole Chelsea career. When I was at West Ham and I was getting called Fat Frank and everyone was coming at me and everyone was, all the brown envelopes were saying he's rubbish and Harry Redknapp went and backed you like you're backing Mason Mount and now you're throwing Mason Mount under the bus. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You said it's your club. Why are you allowing your club to be run like this? Why are you not standing up? Why do you have to listen to the owners? Why can't you just do what's right, Frank? They can't stop you. Once a team goes out, they can't do anything. They're there in their box. Let's have a look at this. Chelsea need to offload as many as 10 players in time for the next permanent head coach to start work in the summer. Co-sporting directors Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart will take charge of the overhaul. That's bollocks. They haven't got any say, these guys. Chelsea need to recoup funds and there is talk of almost every player is up for sale. Sources have spoken of panic. Listen, this is all because we're at the Champions League. This is because our club is in a state. We've been set back years. Years. If you don't go and get that manager in right now, I don't know what. I God forbid that we fall into that relegation zone. God forbid. Lamp should resign and force the change. He ain't resigning, bruv. He ain't resigning. Listen, he's doing this now. It's clear as day. Listen, it's disgusting. It's just fucking disgusting. Disgusting. Look at this. Julian Nagelsmann here. He says, although I'm one who decides at the end of the day, I don't just want the players to walk behind me like soldiers. They should have their own opinions and come forward with ideas. That's not a fucking mentality. Enrique wouldn't be doing that. Pep doesn't do that. What, you think Pep comes to all the players and goes, give me your ideas? That's Graham Potter talk. That's the owner's talk. That's bullshit. That's development talk. No, you're the gaffer. You dictate. Do you think Tuchel went up to all the players and go, what do you think, guys? Do you think we should do this? I really want to take your opinion. Of course he don't. Elite gaffers have their way of playing and the players have to live up to it. And they have to be charged up. They have to land the minerals. All right? Well, that's not what you do. This is weak mentality for me. Weak mentality. Weak mentality. Chelsea's 340 million plus wage bill is set to be automatically reduced next season, costing players millions as Luis Enrique is no longer a leading candidate. Yeah. Look at the tactics yesterday. Look at this. Facing towards our own goal. Look at that. Stinker up front. Gallagher behind Havertz. You got Enzo there sitting deep when you want him up top to create. That's what he's there. He's been brought in to create. He's a creator. He's like Fabregas. We ain't seen nothing of it. Cover's delivered at our club, but my word, the guy can't shoot or assist. So it's like you got no creativity there. And Kante's not a creator, he's a destroyer. But yeah, you got Kante and Gallagher because of their work rate behind Havertz, that's not getting any service. And Cucurella ain't a wing back, and James is the only one, but he's got Vinicius Jr. to deal with. I mean, what is this? What is these tactics? What is this lineup? What are these players? Where's Felix, Mudryk, or Mount? Where is it? Where's the three up top? Mount could have been in the front three, and he'd dig in to make a three-man midfield with Kante and Enzo. Kante's like having two players anyway. And they're old in midfield. Cruz and Modric, they're old. They're not fast. You need zippy, young, energetic, relentless players. Mount, Felix, Mount and Enzo with Kante, that would work. And then you can have a Mudryk or Felix with Havertz up top. Done. Then we've got some creativity, something for them to think about, something where we can really hurt them. Did Frank do that? No. You know what? It's not even that I back Mason Mount to the end. It's beyond that. It's the fact that Mason Mount we desperately needed. Everyone can see it. Everyone could see it. And of all gaffers, the ones that you would bet your mortgage on that would play him would be Frank Lampard. And I'm not saying Nagelsmann is not a yes man, yeah? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, yeah? He could potentially be yes or no. I don't know. I just don't think. I think by that quote there, his mentality, that's not something I think is right. I don't think that's not the right mentality. He's too fucking soft. And I think that he can be got to, personally. I think it'll be got to. Or he'll fall out. And then you're back to square one again. This is the problem, guys, is that the ownership won't let go. So it's like, I don't even know if Nagelsmann will even want to take the job at this rate. So if you don't go for a Nagelsmann, you haven't gone for an Enrique, you're looking at what? These Gallardos, these Zebris, Pochettino. Let me land something here. Pochettino was already asked in the summer. It was between him and Graham Potter. Matt Law, why don't you land that one? But they chose Potter because Pochettino didn't like the sound of it. And now they're throwing Pochettino in there. In fact, everything is focused on Nagelsmann. That's all they want. They don't want anyone else. But I'm not so convinced Nagelsmann's strong enough. I don't think he's mentally up for it, for this task. He's not even been... Listen, you're going to come in. We could be fighting relegation now. Are we going to make it? Are we going to stay up? It's embarrassing me even saying this. The owners don't know football. They'll never know football. They don't understand the culture. They don't understand Chelsea. They don't get Chels. They're not Chels. This is not Chels. In fact, they've taken Chelsea away from us. That's what they've done. They've taken Chelsea away. Facts, Julius. Nagelsmann is a good piece for them to complete their Red Bull model. Facts. But their Red Bull model is from a club that's been in existence for 15 years. And we are basing our elite club on this. Honestly, I want to smash this laptop. I want to smash it, bro. All right? It's a permanent setback. May never be the same. Big up indefinite. We need to protest before it's too late. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. That's it. Nothing else can be done. They got away with it. They've been getting away with it. Yeah, they've been getting away with it all this time. And people buying it. Let's go to Thiago Silva now. Let's go to Thiago Silva. Proper Chelsea. Hardly been here. He's proper Chelsea. Come on. All right, let's put Thiago, yeah, the GOAT. Let's put him up.
Acho que o primeiro passo já foi dado, né? Por mais que errado, mas foi dado. Agora é a gente voltar esse passo e ver o que a gente fez de errado. Porque não basta a gente ficar olhando o treinador, a culpa é desse, a culpa é daquele, se a gente não assume as nossas responsabilidades, né? Eu acho que é um momento difícil para o clube, indefinição no início, mudança de proprietário, muitos jogadores chegando, tendo que aumentar até o vestiário porque não dava no vestiário todos os jogadores. Um ponto positivo é que você tem grandes jogadores no elenco, porém um ponto negativo é que alguém vai ficar chateado, alguém vai ficar para baixo.
There's
né?
no family,
Nem todo
bro.
mundo pode jogar, e o treinador tem que escolher 11. São 30 e poucos. Então esse é o ponto difícil, né? Alguns fora da relação. O Benoit chegou jogando como titular e na Champions já não estava escrito porque só podia escrever 3. Contratamos 8 em janeiro. Então acho que a gente tem que parar um pouquinho, ter uma estratégia para o ano que vem não repetir os mesmos erros.
So there you go, guys. I mean, Thiago's basically just dug at the owners. It's as simple as that. He dug at them. You've gone in there, you've brought in all these players. There's no direction, there's no structure, there's nothing in place. You sacked the best gaffer we had at our football club. That was a perfect fit for our club. And then you expect us as players to just all of a sudden, yeah, smooth, we're just going to perform, we're going to win games. These guys think they're playing FIFA, bruv. They think they're playing FIFA. Or what's that game called? What's that game called? Football Manager. I think it's as simple as that. It's Data Merchant, Data FC. How's their data? Boehly Barley, how's your data for all your new signings? How's the data for the squad? How's the data? What's it telling you at Chelsea Football Club? What's your bank account telling you now? You were 1.5 billion debt free. And now look at the state of us. And people don't even focus on that. We're a debt-free club because of Roman. And these guys are coming in and just sabotaged it without thinking. They've even got a director of football, the mugs. They don't know football. This ain't no normal business. This sport is not a normal business. It's a massive risk, but these lot love risk. They love gambling. They love making bets in different markets, bringing all these players. Now you've got now you're restricted to the gaffer that comes in, because that gaffer, you have to make sure that he can work with the players you bought, because otherwise you're going to be even more muddied, even look like more clowns, because you'll have to sell those players for the new manager that comes in, because you're clueless. Your ownership are dumb. Or are they? Or do they know exactly what they're doing? They know exactly what they're doing. They're sabotaging us. They're like the campaign against Chelsea. They've literally infiltrated our football club. Vampires. Blood-sucking us. All for a pound note. Big up to Jordan. He says Thiago Silva, Landon Minnels. This is not Chelsea. Exactly. It's like I've been saying since what was it, Southampton game. I said this is not Chelsea, and it's still not Chelsea. This is a long way from Chelsea. Long way. You know, when Didier Drogba comes out, what did Belle Silva? Did Belle Silva say anything, guys? Did she say anything? Let me go and have a look on Twitter quickly. Let me see if she said anything, because she's very well outspoken, Belle Silva. And she loves the club, and she's put up a picture of her waving the Chelsea flag. You know, now Thiago Silva's not going to play any more Champions League now. How sad is that? How sad is that, guys? Thiago Silva's not going to play any more Champions League games. Now think. Honestly, this is so bad. Let's look at Minnell's. This is what I said yesterday. I said this yesterday, guys. Very sad, this is. Very sad.
Go on, mate. Back and show it to them. Applauding us all the time. Drink them in. Drink all the minerals in, you haters. Because he claps us, fuck off. He's proper Chelsea. He loves our club. He's been forced out. The owners have got blood on their hands. Let's have it right. Frank, what the fuck, bruv? What the fuck? What are you doing? Come on, always nice. Thiago Silva. And we got a little bit of Fafana in there. Come on, guys. Up the Chels. Let's go. Let's go.
It's just sad, guys. It's sad. He has to come out and, you know, he does that because he loves us. Do you know what I mean? He loves us, guys. Honestly, I feel deflated. I feel I cannot stress. I cannot stress how bad we are, how much of a serious situation we are in. We are set back years. We will not see Champions League football for maybe 3-4 years if we're lucky. People go, oh yeah, we'll see you in this not next season after. You're a long way from Starbucks if you think that. They've got to sell players. They're going to sell all the they're going to sell all the players that are of value. And we need these players to help us get back up. But they're going to sell all of them and bringing in more youth players. And people think, yeah, we're going to get a top manager. It's all going to work. You know, Luis Enrique could work with young players as well as experienced players. Do you know we haven't been linked for God knows how long with one finished article player? Has anyone seen us being linked with a finished article player? A player where we can go and spend 100 million and he's like 27 years old. No, we're looking at 15-year-olds. We're looking at 18-year-olds, 21-year-olds. They're talking about Felix. Felix, everyone tells me Felix is clear of Mount. Is he? Where's his GA? He's played every game since he's come. Where's his GA? I'm not disputing that he's a nice player, but where's his GA, bruv? And you lot want to come at Mason Mount because you got an agenda on your own Cobham boy. Are you having a laugh? This is what it's come to. It's all agenda driven. People won't stand up for what's right because of their agendas. Because they want to be right. Felix, what's he done, really? He's a prospect. They're all fucking prospects. Every one of these players are prospects. Well, Mason Mount and Kai Havertz are not. They're still prospects in a way, but they delivered. They've got over the line. They won trophies. And Frank's not playing them together. There's no chemistry with that. We ain't got no chemistry. Listen, honestly, Felix, right? The amount of that dribble he done, and he didn't make the simple pass where we could have had a through ball. If that was Mason Mount, you'll be after his neck. You'd be making fail cups. It'd be viral on Twitter. Where's it for Felix? You know what? They all twerk for Felix. He's not even our player. He's a lone player. But you won't back one of our own. It's disgusting. It's all agenda. I forgot one more thing, actually. Let me just get it up. Let me get it up. Where was it? Listen, Man City have declared interest in Mason Mount during discussions with Chelsea over another player. And look who the source is. Toothpick, Felix the Cat. The one that told us all that Enzo was a done deal. Remember? Remember that one? They're all used to push it out. They want a bidding war for Mason Mount to make more money, these owners. If they think we're stupid, they think they're stupid. The funny thing is, yes, all these gaffers want Mount. All these gaffers want Mount. You know, Reece James took our set pieces. Tell me how they were. Were they good? Did we get assists from those set pieces? Yet they wanted to mock Mason Mount. Oh, he's just a corner merchant. Yeah, but we scored goals from our set pieces with Mason Mount. We scored goals. We created chances. Where's Reece James's creation? Shadow of it. But they won't go near it. You see, this is what I'm saying about agendas. See you later. You're in the fucking woods, in the mud, where you belong. You're all wrong-uns, all right? You're there to support the club and all the players, but don't feed all these agendas because you want to get all the clicks because you're clickbaiters. That's all you are. Listen, the fact that Todd Boehly, and I want to say this, Ekbali goes under the radar, but let me tell you something about that one. That one is the dangerous one. He's the one. He's at every training session. What are you doing? We showed a clip of him going, what? Yeah, we're going to go in a different market. We're going to make bets. The Red Bull model's fantastic. The French market's a great league. We're going to buy these players and they look at Red Bull. They're making 50, 100 million profits per season, blah, blah, blah. That's what it's all about. There's no talk of winning. Red Bull don't win Champions League. They don't win the Bundesliga. But they're basing it on that. And they think by getting Nagelsmann, they're going to do that at our club because they think, yeah, we're Chelsea. We're going to win. Except we're different. We're going to win. No, you're abusing our heritage, our name, our elite status as a football club, the biggest club in London. But you're buying the players are young. So therefore, you're making us a Red Bull. We're not going to be challenging. We're going to be developing players. My. When are people going to wake up? When are people going to wake up? I don't want to be saying this stuff. I don't want to be saying this. I don't want to be saying this. From the elite trophy model to the Epstein model. It is. It's like, I forgot. Hold on. Wait there. Hit the like button. I'll be back in 1 second. I've got to get something for you. All right. Get your sweeties, guys. Come and sign for Chelsea, guys. I'm Todd Boehly. I've got all the goodies here. You're going to come to Chelsea. You're going to tell us what a wonderful club we are. Come and get your sweeties. Get your Haribos. Come on. Get your goodies. Get all your goodies. You clowns. You absolute clowns. Yeah, you've got no idea how to run our football club. You've destroyed our football club, and you think you're going around offering all these lovely little wages and these lovely blockbuster signings of young kids that you're enticing because we're Chelsea Football Club. That's what we've become at this. We've become a development club, a laughing stock. We're enticing all kids. Touched FC, is it? Big up to Daniel. Says second in GA, and he has probably played less than Felix. Listen, he's got more GA than Felix. He's got more GA than Felix. And he's not even playing games. He's not even playing games. Honestly, I feel deflated. I feel depressed. Absolutely depressed. Honestly, do you know what? I feel like I don't want to go to one single game. I don't want to give them my money. I literally don't want to give these owners my money. That's how bad it is right now. I don't want to give them my money. That's how I feel. I'm being real. This is what we become at our football club. We're a joke. We're a joke. Look at this, what came up as well. Did I bookmark it or not? I don't think I did. The Chelsea Supporters Trust came out and made a statement about what? About the supporters leaving early. They put a statement about the supporters leaving early last night. That we're there as a duty to support our players. Support what, man? Support a shit show. I stayed till the end, but many left. It was that bad. It was that bad. Look at this one here. Look at this one, guys. Another one. Get your lollipops, get your Haribo. Chelsea and the club most interested in signing Vitor Roque and is moving quickly with a proposal. I mean, who is he? Who is he? What club is that? What club is it? Here we go, guys. Shocking. Data FC. You know what? The ones that have the power for the protest, they owe it to our club. They owe it to the supporters. They have to do it. All right. I'm testing the waters, guys. I am testing the waters, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Let's see what happens. No one even wanted these owners. That's the joke. No one wanted American owners. You know, name me a top American owner. You know what? The Glazers never get involved in football. The Glazers literally only went in the dressing room when they won the Carabao Cup. They don't go in the dressing room. They don't go in. They don't even attend games. These guys are in there every day of the week. They're at the training sessions. Like they're the gaffer. And then you got Boehly going in there hugging Loftus Cheek to the cameras. It's all a show. It's all a farce. You know what? I said it. Man United are protesting this weekend. It's going to be big, yeah? It's going to be big. We should be protesting. We should be. This is a massive part of history in our football club where we need to change the direction of these clowns up top. We've got to force their hand. Yeah? We have to. If we done a protest at the weekend when we ain't got a game either, you do it as well, knowing that we're not playing this weekend because our game with United was postponed. Do it when United's got it. There's too much. The police won't be able to handle it. They won't be able to handle it. It'd be too much for them. That's where you stand. You put a message out there. It doesn't matter if it's a game day or not. You get everyone to turn up and you land it. You land it. You go outside the ground and you land it. This is the biggest. This right now is the turning point for our football club. If we don't make a stand, then all I can say to you is expect what I've been telling you. And it's going to come. Everything I've been saying is happening. Everything's happening. Everything's happening that I said. People are going, oh, yeah, you were right. You were right. Oh, yeah. Or everything I'm saying, people want to come at me going, I'm here to make money. I'm here to be negative and this and that. No, I'm here to tell the truth. And I'm here for my love of the club. What I say, go to other platforms and see if they say what I say. And I guarantee 190% they won't go near it with a barge pole. Why do you think I'm blocked by everyone? Ask yourself. What? Because I want clicks? Who gives a toss about that? It's about the message. This is the most important time in our history. Most important time in our history. It really is. It really is the most important time in our history. I've been saying this for ages, even when Potter... Listen, you honestly believe that they wouldn't have sacked Potter? They wanted to sack Potter. They never wanted to sack Potter. They wanted to keep him to the end of the season. They couldn't justify it. Why? Because they kept picking a team. They were picking a team for ages. For ages. Nothing added up. Results were all up and down. People honestly, that you honestly believe Potter's that bad? He's not that bad. He's not that bad. Big up to Judy. Says Johnny tried to work with influential CFC figures to rally a protest. Yeah, but who? Everyone stays clear of me, Julius. No one will come near it. This is what we're up against. I don't want to be that guy that, I'm arranging a protest. I'm not the guy to do that. The people to do it are the ones at Chelsea that got the links to do it. I'm only here to push the right narrative. What you think, like a Rory Jennings and Eunice's and all these guys and Matisse's and all these platforms are going to go in. They ain't going that way. They're not going down that road. You need the hardcore Chelsea, man. You need the real ones involved to be on it. And that's fact. Where is it? We don't need other platforms, but there are certain influential Chelsea fan members who are bought for positions. I think, like the fans, board members at Chelsea Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what you're saying. This is the problem. The ones that have got some sort of power, Boehly's pocketing them now as we speak. So it's like we're up against that as well. We're up against our own getting bought. It's fucked, honestly. It's fucked. But I don't think the supporters really get it or understand it. They don't get it. $159, 200 East, but we need 2, 3, 4K thousand fans. We need everyone. We need everyone. We need everyone. I mean, it's about changing the model. It's about bringing in the elite gaffers. It's about staying out of the dressing room, staying out of football, staying out. We demand to be the best of the best and win. We want our club back. We want our Chelsea back. That's the protest. We want our Chelsea back. This is not Chelsea. Daniel says they want us bad to get us into the Super League. Yeah, they want a Super League. They want a Super League. Chelsea old boys, if you want to come on, geezer. I know you're not in the right frame of mind. I'm not either. To be honest with you, I didn't even want to do a long one today. I just wanted to just get it off my chest, which I have done, to be fair. I've got a lot off my chest, but supports the first and most important purpose of the Chelsea Customers Trust is to represent interest of its members and Chelsea consumers generally. It has been brought to our notice that in our recent UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg against Real Madrid, a large number of match-going supporters left their seats and were exiting the stadium en masse long before the final whistle was blown. We have received numerous letters from concerned customers with pictures capturing this deplorable event. What is this? What is that? That's a ridiculous statement. That's the ownership. That's got to be the ownership. Got to be. Listen, Silva came out and basically muddied the owners. Let's have it right. Drogba's come out, muddied the owners. John Terry's left. He's muddied the owners. Yeah? Everyone's left. Tuchel left. Muddied the owners. Everyone's mudding these guys because they're useless. Yeah, that statement is real, guys. That statement I just read is real on the Chelsea's Consumers Trust. Trust me. Customers, you know. We're customers. They're telling us that we shouldn't leave early after our club's in the absolute mud. We're a state at the moment. We're a disaster. We're falling down. We've collapsed. So there you go, guys. We've landed it on here. I've landed it. I've said it how I feel and what I believe. It's all the truth, mate. It's all the truth. Big up to Dominic. He says, I'm sure you can get Rory Jennings out the woods for a day to protest. I don't know. They might go for him, bruv. I don't know, man. But listen, if he did come and protest, then yeah, the more we just need everyone. It's not about agendas and all that. It's about standing up for our club. Sizzler's saying it's not real. Because it's called the Chelsea Supporters Trust, not Consumers Trust. But it's funny, either still. I pay and I leave when I want, especially when our legend sells out. Yeah, exactly. Sells out. He sold out. Frank sold us out. Fuck. Oh, what has happened to us, man? We are finished. We've got no soul. That's real what I'm saying. We've got no soul. We've got nothing at our football club right now. Nothing. Nothing to play for. Players are going to leave. Everyone that's linked to the club, I believe now, is all bought by the owners. Everyone's bought by the owners. But Sizzler, he has. He's literally doing what the owners are telling him. So you tell me, is that the Chelsea way? Is he being true to himself with us supporters? Do you honestly believe that lineup was a fucking great lineup? No chance. No chance. You know, I want to leave the club, these owners. I want a new ownership. Get me some Saudi money or something like that. Get me someone, get me anyone who just doesn't want to get involved in the football, who doesn't want to be in the dressing room 24/7, dictating the team lineups. Listen, what do you think this is? Do you think this is a joke? Do you think I say yes, man, for a joke? Do you think I'd say it because I'm just having a laugh that I'm putting out these outrageous statements? Because it's true. Listen, it's been out there. And I've been saying it for God knows how long. Yes, man, tax is real. They've been micromanaging. It's not even micromanaging. They've been majorly managing our team and our squad. Everyone that's at the club is a yes man. You think what are these owners going to say? These they're going to the players. Oh, you should be doing. I've spent 600 million. I've spent a lot of money on you. You've spent the money. What are you moaning at the player for? Why don't you let the gaffers do their job? Why don't you let the football professionals do their job? What's all this training methods? Training's shocking. You've got 40 odd players. You've got to rebuild a changing room. You want to knock down our stadium. They want to destroy us. They're taking everything out of our football club, every bit of soul, everything out of us. And that's it. It's only downhill. I don't see anything positive. There's nothing positive that this ownership's done. Go and name me something positive that they've done. Go and tell me. Tell me what's great about what they've done. And they've only been here for 5 minutes. Smash the likes, guys. Get me to, are we 200 likes? Are we 200 likes? Get the 200 likes, 300 likes, whatever. Just like it, mate. End of. They removed and replaced everyone that was employed by Roman Abramovich, then sold us down the river. Facts. Yeah, but Sizzler, listen, it's not about coming at Frank. Frank has sold us out in the sense that we've had 2 Champions League games. He's never played Mason Mount because he's been told not to play Mason Mount. And everyone knows we need Mason Mount in that team. And if Mason Mount played behind Havertz in that game last night, we would have scored goals. We would have had chance creation and we would have had a lifeline and would have been rocking and we'd have something to play for. But he didn't go down that route. He didn't even play Felix, their player. He didn't even play... Honestly, if you believe that that's Frank's lineup, that he's playing Gallagher over Mount, I don't know what to tell you, geezer. I don't know what to tell you. Really, I don't. He's a legend, football legend. First stint as manager, fantastic. Backed him all the way. This, what he's doing now, shocking. His record, shocking. Everything's shocking. Shocking. We can't even score a goal. We can't even buy a win. Don't take the job if you can't handle it. Don't take the job if you think that the owners are going to dictate you, which is what they're doing. And it's not just about Mount. It's about play your best players, play your best formation. That's what you do to try and win for us as the supporters. But they've used him as a PR machine. That's what they've done because it was so toxic under Potter. And we ain't even started. Now it's going to get toxic. Now it's going to get really toxic now. Send Clearlake this at Clearlake this account with messages that we want Enrique's gaffer. This account is used by Egbali. Is it? Is that the account used by Egbali? Oh boy. Lovely jobs. I'm going to be right on that. Right on that. Make sure every single one of you tags Boehly and this fella as well. Egbali's the real, he's the biggest clown. He's the biggest clown. Indefinite, we are near relegation and can't muster a protest. It's joke. What are you going to wait for till we are a game before relegation, or what is it? Real were rubbish. Real, we were good enough to beat Real, really. If we had a proper gaffer, if they went and got a Luis Enrique when they had the chance, we would have beaten Real Madrid. We'll be in a semi-final now. Tails will be up. He can instill his philosophy quicker. He can check all the players and assess what players he wants, what he doesn't want, work towards the summer transfer plans, and you've got a gaffer in charge to build. It doesn't matter what he does now. It's the fact that we got him there and we know where we're going. This ownership are there to just destroy us, man. They are destroying us. Oh, if Emma Hayes goes as well, that tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? So Jim Ratcliffe, yeah, another one. Although he's a United fan. He's a United fan, but he would have been better. Listen, who is it? Who is it? Sir Broughton. And he came on TalkSport. He said, I would never have sacked Tuchel. I'll tell you that I wouldn't have spent 600 million. But he's not saying that he wouldn't spend the amount, 600 million. He wouldn't have spent it over 2 windows. He would do it tactfully. And he would work with Tuchel. Instead, we get these dumb and dummers, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, come and get your sweeties and your lollipops and all that and sign the fucking youth, all right? And go in and out of dressing rooms and manage the team. Broughton would have done that. That's where you go wrong. These guys are a joke. They're a joke. Yeah, I've heard this. Ratcliffe's a season ticket holder, but I swear he's United, bro. I swear he's a United supporter, though. You have to look into that. Oh, the Foo Fighters gives you headaches. It's so loud. It's right before kickoff. It's horrible music. It's not Chelsea. It's typical grunge shit. Get it off. Get it off. Do you know what I mean? Get it off. What a joke. So many fucking agendas, bruv. And now City are going to go and win the Champions League because they'll beat Real Madrid easy. They'll beat Real Madrid. No problem. And everyone was going to me, Lukaku's the one over Haaland. Haaland's going to struggle. Haaland's on his road to 50 goals in a season. 50 goals. And you're telling me we're not going to go and get an Enrique that can compete with Pep? Honestly, these owners have got blood on their hands. Literally. Do you know what, guys? I can't go on anymore. I can't. I for my own health, I can't do it. I just can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Can't do it. Guys, big up to every single one of you. All you guys at Land Your Soup Minerals. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to all my members. Big up to every single one of you guys. Respect to every single one of you. As always, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification, membership scheme, all that jazz. But I want you to put all your comments at the end, guys. All your comments at the end. I can't talk anymore. Listen, we got no game this weekend. We have to work very hard to try and change it. We've got to work very hard to change this situation. Together, united. We need the fan base united. That's the key. But right now, these brown envelopes and the ownership are dividing our fan base. So we need to pull it together. We need to knit it together, guys. Yeah. Everyone is hurt. Everyone's gutted. And this was a nail in the coffin last night. And I can't, bruv. But guys, put your comments down below. I want to do a show and I want to bring people on and everyone can express themselves. And we'll go down that route, guys. You know, let's talk Chels and I just want. I don't know what more we can do, but I'll keep going. I'm going to keep fighting. That's it. I'm not defeated. I still believe we can change it, but people are so fucking stupid. People are so stupid. They're blind. They're either bought, blind, or don't know. It's one of the three. Yeah. And sadly, that's where the problem is. That's where the problem is. So, you know, it's going to be too late and people are going to be crying. I don't want to be drinking their tears. I don't want to be that. I told you so. It's just shocking. But guys, make sure you leave a comment down below. Big up to Philip. Big up to Sammy. Big up to Dougie. Big up to all the guys I'm shouting out. Big up to all you guys, all my members, all you lot, British Patriots, Chelsea Old Boys, everyone supporting the channel, Sizzlers, everyone, Nicks, Alan, all you guys. Big up to every single one of you. I hope that, you know, push the stream out, push it out, send the message out. Do that, guys. Big up to Top Bins, Julius. Nagelsmann has been a long time admirer of Declan Rice. Yeah, well, they ain't going to get Declan Rice. So, oh, guys, when are people going to wake up? We've got to sell all our players to buy players now. That's what we're doing. That's the route we're going. It's called sustainability. Sustainability this early on, and we haven't even got a core in our fucking team. I can't, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. Big up to every single one of you. Smash the like button. Comments down below. Love to every single one of you. We've got to stay strong at the same time. And I try and be positive. But up the Chels, up Minerals FC. Let's go.
Right, Pride of London. London is blue. Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Let's have it right. Minerals FC. You got the Minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the Minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.